system? This way. You ready?
Wait. Check ko lang. I'll just check.
I wonder who is your boss this year. He's so good. The best.
Okay. Live stream on.
Live streams on?
Yes, sir.
Parliamentary, ready? This is the 26th Pacific Regional Assembly elects Mr. Shani Francisco as the Secretary of the IPSF Pacific Regional Office for the mandate of 2024 to 2025 with the votes of Naomi 4, Krishani 7, reopen 0. Now we will be giving the floor for Krishani for her speech.
Hello everyone, good morning. Once again, this is Krishani Francisco from the IPSF APRO. To our full member organization, I would like to thank the 7 of you. No, I would like to thank every single one of you who trusted me for this mandate. And of course, for my fellow candidate, it was a bit tough for us because we are dear close friends. But we did establish a good relationship prior to this nomination. Again, I am not one to propose promises. It's not me. It's not a thing that I do. But I will most certainly show you the work ethics that I have, and may we all work and have a fruitful mandate. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Krishani. Now I'm giving the floor to Naomi. Naomi, do you have anything to say to the assembly?
Thank you to everyone. Congratulations to Christiani. I'm looking forward in being in your subcommittee this upcoming Monday. Also, the closed discussion was way too long.
Congratulations, Ms. Krishani Francisco. Please go back here. You'll be doing our assistance work. Thank you. Congrats. Now we are moving to the next motion. Next motion, please. Okay, let's have a look at that. Motion 56, this is the 26th IPSF Asia Pacific Regional Assembly elects the following candidate as the Regional Media and Publications Officer for the mandate of 2024 to 2025. We have one nominee, Ryan. Please proceed to the podium. Technicals, please flash the nomination form as well as the months. So just a point of information for the election of the Regional Media Publications Officer, it is mandated by the motion and force that the applicant for NNP and RMPO are required to submit their portfolio together with their CPCL and their nomination form. So while Ms. Ryan is presenting her report, we will also be presenting her application as well as her publicity materials. Ryan, you have 3 minutes for your speech. Timer starts now.
So, dear ladies and gentlemen, I am Rain Sancho Magistery L. Rodriguez from FJCPHA Philippines here in front of you. As my experience in various student organizations has been instrumental in shaping my path and preparing me for this role. In my local chapter, I embrace the responsibilities from being a representative to becoming a part of EXCO. Here, I honed my organizational skills and ensured that our administrative process runs smoothly. Concurrently, before my mandate ends, being the Vice President of Luzon for FGCPHA, I manage regional operations and initiatives significantly contributing to our regional office. So my involvement in IPSF began with the virtual student exchange program, which sparked my curiosity and deepened my commitment to the organization. So attending the APPS last year was a transformative experience as it broadened my professional work, and this experience have not only honed my skills, but also instilled me in a profound commitment. So my vision for this role rests on improving visibility, ensuring consistency, and encouraging innovation in our communications. Given that this position holds 3 subcommittees, I plan to make the IPSF APRO more visible through deliberate social media and publication activities. Additionally, I will prioritize the editorial and translation and subcommittee ensuring the revival of the newsletters. I'll also intend to recalibrate ways of promotion such as interactive materials or dynamic social media materials to promote public awareness that can make our promotions be more accessible to all member organizations. So by having a comprehensive publication plan in place, we will have a consistent content all across platforms that will sustain the interest of our members, enhancing communication and understanding. That will be all. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. Can you please flash the publicity materials? Now I am passing the chair to Ms. Machari Samang Scalavold, IPSF APRO chairperson.
Thank you for the share, and my apology for the emergency. All good now? Thank you so much, the technical team. Now I'd like to open the floor for discussion. All those who would like to submit a new comment, please submit your speaker code. The parliamentary system is now started. Now I'd like to pass the floor to a delegate from BMFF UNIR. The floor is yours. Scrutiny, please.
Hello everyone, thank you Chair for the floor, Yoga from BMFF UNIR. I would like to ask the candidate to evaluate the current RMPO mandate and what to be improved. Thank you so much. Give the floor back to the Chair.
Thanks for your comment. Now I'd like to pass the floor to Ryan.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Yoga. So, may I ask if there's a scale of evaluating, or I can just say what to improve? Okay. So our RMPO now I was working with her for 2 years already. So she's a great leader and a boss, but then again, there's some lapses. So we need to actually have an connection with your members. So she had that connection, but along the way, it was like she was like slowly degrading. So I cannot. There's some projects. So there's some projects that I have I have made instead of her, because it's like a very like we need it now and she cannot respond like that. So that's the thing. I think that should be like noted from this mandate, and I think I can do that because Ms. Manchari, our chairperson, whenever our RMPO now was not there, he was like actually text me, can you do this for me? Can you do this for me? That I get okay, sure. So that's one. So response actually.
Thank you for your answer. Now I'd like to pass the floor to a delegate from FJCBPHA Philippines. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for the floor. Joseph from FGCP PPHA Philippines. I'd just like to ask the candidate what projects did you handle throughout your time in the RMPO subcommittee, and what was the most memorable project that you had? Thank you, Mr. Chair. Pass the floor back to you.
Thank you for the comment. Now I'd like to pass the floor to Ryan.
So for this mandate, I had 3 projects: the Women's Month celebration, the April night, and the April prospectus. So my most memorable one is the April night, because I was also allowed to attend it, and for the of course that one, I really like how the April night was like feedbacking on my works. And also for the April prospectus, it is one that was given under me, but as you can see, it was not what do you call this, like open to all, because it's still working and I don't have any updates for it. But the drafts are done, so that would be all. Thank you.
Thank you for your answer. Now we have a direct comment from FJCPHA Philippines. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for the floor. So you mentioned earlier that there were projects that Manchari assigned to you other than the projects. Were those the same projects, or were there other projects that you also handled in lieu of the RMPO?
Oh, it's just a small.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for the floor.
Thank you for your comment. Now I'd like to pass the floor to Ryan.
It's a different project, but it's a small project. It's like the IG stories or something like the AMR Youth Forum. So I was like a minute, like another. It's like she just sent me like, do you want this project? So okay, give that to me, and I think I can handle it. Then we have made a new page for the AMR Youth Forum project. So I was one who made not all, but almost all of the publication materials there that was not really assigned to me in the first place. So that would be all.
Thank you for your answers. Parliamentary system. I just want to confirm if a delegate from FJCPHA Philippines still have a direct comment. Update parliamentary system, please. Thank you. Now I'd like to just to confirm if FTC Fusion and you have asked any comment, correct? There was a glitch with the parliamentary system. Now I would like to pass the floor to the new comment from IPSF New Zealand. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. I'm Amy Notchkins of New Zealand. I would first of all like to compliment you on the quality of your work. I was asking Fanny if I'd be able to poach you for IPSF. But in regards to, as RPO, you manage 3 subcommittees, how are you planning on managing them and putting equal amounts of leadership into all 3? Thank you.
Thank you for your comment. Now I'd like to pass the floor to Ryan.
So we have the design subcommittee, social media committee, and editorial and translation. So I really want to revive the newsletters. So I would normally put editorial and translation committee there. So to work throughout the mandate, they will stay there alongside with chosen numbers of design subcommittee people. So design subcommittee people will be divided into 2. So it will be under the editor in partnership with the editorial and translation committee for the newsletter for throughout the mandate. So my vision is to release at least 2 newsletters, and for the other one, the half of the design subcommittee would be in partnership with the social media committee, so they would be solely focusing on the promotional materials of the events and such of IPSF APRO. So that.
Thank you for your answer. Now I'd like to pass the floor to a delegate from Ismail Fasi, Indonesia. Switching in the mic in the front, please. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. I am Firman from Ismail Indonesia. I want to ask what I can say with your design is kind of colorful and there's a lot of ornament, and the current design now is like a simple one. I want to ask if your design will be the simple one or your will remain, or do you have any innovative in your design? Thank you.
Thank you for your new comment. Now I'd like to pass the floor to Ryan.
So background of that, the one that was complicated one is the publicity materials for my school. So that's the different like design. So in IPSF, I will like go with the simpler one because it's more professional and according to the guidelines of our IPSF APRO. I mean, the guideline book that has been given to us for the past 2 mandates, I want to retain that for the simplicity and professionalism of our publication materials.
Thank you for your answer. Now I would like to pass the floor to the new comment from a delegate from BMKMFA, UGM.
Okay, thank you, Chair, for the floor. I'm Chelsea from BMKMFA GM Indonesia. I would like to ask a question. Considering the packed timeline and long to-do list of the RMPO, will you have any responsibilities throughout the next mandate? And if so, please specify the position and the responsibilities. Thank you. Passing the floor back to the Chair.
Thank you for your new comment. Now I'd like to pass the floor to Ren.
Okay, so I have one for my local chapter as the JPPHA Vice President for External Affairs. So my responsibility there is to delegate the events from the national and international, which is FJCPPHA and IPSF. So that's my only role for next mandate. So that will be all. Thank you.
Thank you for your answer. Now I'd like to pass the floor to the new comment from BFFUI. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. Nadine from BFFUI. I want to ask, in your nomination format, you mentioned that you will launch focus campaigns to the IPSF APRO website. I would like to ask, can you give me an example on how these campaigns would be? Thank you. Passing the floor back to the Chair.
Thank you. Now I'd like to pass the floor to Ryan.
I just want to clarify. Is it like okay, sorry. So the campaigns I was talking about is like giving more. For example, we have an event. So I intended to give that event
2 to 3 weeks of the promotional
Thank
time
you for your answers. Now I would like to assess the floor if there will be any procedure to extend the time. If yes, please show your emotion card. Oh, sorry, vote. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, procedural motion, sorry. So we are asking the procedural motion. If yes, please raise your voting card. We have a proposal by Insetso New Zealand, seconded by FJCP PHA Philippines. Now to open the floor for discussion. Now I'd like to ask the proposer, how many minutes would you like to add, and would it be only particular to this election to the RMPO? Microphone. Oh, sorry. I would like to ask the proposer.
Just in relation to this election and the 5 minutes. Thank you.
Repeat, 5 minutes for just only this election. Now I would like to open the floor for discussion. I see none. Proceeding, closing the floor for discussion, proceeding to vote. Full member, all those voting for. Against? This motion passed unanimously. We'll be extending the Q&A session by 5 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, so the campaign I was talking about was so for one event I intended to give them 2 to 3 weeks for promotions. So along that we will be posting one publication material to for everyone to see. Then I intend to also have a Google form where they can ask the questions, and we can actually answer it by posting a video, short video, or like publication materials that would be seen by everyone, and they can come back to it and read if they want to. So last year, if I'm not mistaken, we are promoting using live in the Instagram, and not all has the same time zone, and not all has like watch. So I think it would be like great if we will be focusing on publication materials and giving the members to go back of the information they needed to, if they want to, if they take interest on the event that would happen. That would be all.
Thank you so much for your answer. Now I'd like to pass the floor to the delegate from BMFF UNIR. The floor is yours.
Thank you for the floor, Mr. I'm Laksmi from BMFF UNIR Indonesia. I want to ask a question. In my opinion, the brand promotion is also being RMPO's responsibility. In order to raise the brand awareness of IPSF APRO, especially for the projects in it, and also raising the participants for every project. So how's your plans and strategies to maximize IPSF social media platforms or any other possible platform? Thank you. Passing the floor back to the chair.
Thank you for your comment. Now I'd like to pass the floor to Ren.
Okay, so I won't add any platforms, but rather I will utilize every platforms you have right now, since I believe it is not well used in this mandate. So as you can see, you can easily like scroll down for at our page, since not all events are like really being promoted well. So one example is we can use the YouTube to post some post events of like videos or short video about the post event. So if the member would want to join next year or the next event, there would be next events. They can see the how this works. So what can they expect, or what was happening during that time. So that's one. Then another one, what I have just said earlier, giving them 2 to 3 weeks of promotions, and it should have we will be giving also posting. Some calendar. So for just like next month, so it will be August. Then we would be post some calendar for events that would happen if it's feasible. So since we need to have talk with the others first for of what the events would be, or is it visible by that time? And then that would be all.
Thank you for your answer. Now I'd like to pass the floor to a delegate from BMKMFA UGM.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. Viviana Sapapuli from BMKMFA UGM Indonesia. So you mentioned earlier that you will continue to hold the position of a Vice President in your own association. I just wanted to clarify if it is allowed to hold a position in your association as well as holding a position of the regional working group. Thank you. Passing the floor back to you, Chair.
Thank you for your new comment. Now I'd like to pass the floor to Ryan.
It is the local chapter, not the national association. So it is allowed since the Vice President for External Affairs has a minimal role. So their role is just to give updates from the national and international. So that's why they put me in that position. Thank you.
Thank you for your answer. Now we still have 50 seconds left. For those who would like to submit a new comment, please feel free to do so. We have new comment from FJCBP Asia Philippines. Or, excuse me, sorry. It's a direct comment from FJCBP Asia Philippines. Clarification from FJCBP Asia Philippines.
Just to clarify first before I answer, is it okay to address the question of the categories question, or is that allowed?
In a matter of time, I believe it's not possible to do so anymore. Thank you. The discussion time has been over. Thank you for your answer, and we will proceed on with the next steps. We'll be proceeding with the similar context like the secretary election. Now we will need a chaperone for the applicant to leave the room, please.